everybody. Just wanna just going over some things and watching the volcanoes and also the earthquakes right now. The main thing are the earthquakes. I just want to do a quick report for you. I know this is probably going to go over, so I can't download it because there's so many earthquakes going on. Not going to look at every one of them. Matter of fact, I just want to show you what's transpired in the last 24 hours or so. Well, 21. I'm just going to start with the 25th of January, and that's on UTC time. Just want to give you an idea of what's going on. We already went over a lot of things from last night. We had the North of Ascension at 4.9, and all of these that you see here on the screen all happened about 21 hours ago. Haiti has been getting slammed, and just saw a notice that at least two people did pass away. I see a notice on the other screen. Haiti earthquakes, yeah, it killed some people. It killed some kids too. It's just really bad. I mean, when we were televised, you got to excuse me, a little upset about that. Last night when we were televising about Haiti, it was a big concern because they've been getting so many earthquakes, and they're not weak ones. I mean, right now we're looking at about three of them right now. They said over 3.0. Um, and here's one that's 4.1. We see Nicaragua also having earthquakes. And we mentioned last night about, we saw these because it was within 21 hours. We did see South Sandwich Islands region did have a 6.1. But we're going to get closer to the ones that you didn't get a chance to see. Venezuela had a 5.3. Philippines are getting hit. Who is that? In Japan, we've been mentioning that. Haiti had another 4.1. So already we've seen about 5 earthquakes along for them. Tobago had it's actually in the water between Venezuela and Tobago. They had a 5.3. So Tonga had the 5.3. We saw a few of these last night. Haiti had a 3.5 here. Haiti had another 3.9 here. Nicaragua, China, northern mid-Atlantic. Now we're going to start seeing some that we may not have seen. Fukushima did have one at 3.5, and then Haiti had a 3.8. They've been getting hit over and over again, and it's primarily in the same area. We might look at that before we get off of here. Costa Rica, I received a 3.7, and they have volcanoes that are coming alive right now. On top of that, you have Mexico, Costa Rica again at 3.1. See, the thing is that the New Madrid, I've been researching some of that today. I know you haven't seen me sometime today, and at times you saw me throwing a lot of stuff in there, but the New Madrid is trying to adjust right now. And what they believe is that South America is going to tilt toward the east, and in some sort of weird way, the United States, half of it's going to tilt a little bit to the west, and that's going to make that actual tear happen in the New Madrid. This is why I'm steadily coming on here a lot more and spending more time and actually doing videos on this now on YouTube, because this way people know that what you see right now is leading up to something else. Because once we get within the hour, you're going to see that those earthquakes are still happening really fast. This is about the 5th day now that this has been going on. Haiti received a 3.5. See, and all of these are just I'm only showing you the earthquakes that are 3.0 and higher, because it would be very long if I tried to show them all to you. Mexico keeps getting hit. Guatemala, Chile, the same places we said before. Mexico. So you can see this is 3 of them in a row right here for Mexico. Peru, Hawaii's still getting theirs. They also have the volcanoes still erupting. They had 102 reports, so that was very strong. The reason why the screen just moved was because more of them just came in. 5 of them just came in. So I'm starting from the bottom, so whenever we get to the top, you'll be able to see the most newest one. Haiti again, 3.7. Guatemala, Mexico again, same places over and over again. Russia, Iran, they've been receiving them. Indonesia has been receiving them on a regular basis now. Haiti had a 3.5 that was 10 hours ago. Panama is starting to get them. That's kind of new because they weren't getting them at first, very little. Japan still getting theirs. Iran and Greece, those are very popular places right now for earthquakes. Chile, Haiti again at 3.3. I'm really paying attention to Haiti because I'm just really concerned about the people there. Off coast Chile, you can see Australia even had a 3.1. Taiwan, okay, there's a nuclear in there. Chile, New Zealand's been getting them. Puerto Rico's been getting them. And all of these are threes, with the exception of this one. Then Sandwich Island had another 5.3. Indonesia 3.3s. You know, these are still in the threes. India, according to what Zeta Talk has mentioned in other places, is that it's going to sink under a subduction plate. So if you know someone in India, you may want to touch bases with them and see if they can relocate with all this going on. British India Ocean Territory, they had a 5.0. That was just 5 hours ago. Japan, Haiti again, another 3.7. Japan again, 3.7. Japan again hit 3.1. So as you can see, the same places are getting hit over and over again. 3.2 in Haiti, New Zealand, Tonga again. That's that, you know, volcano that it looks like it exploded, and the tsunami issue that we had with it. They got it was small. Peru, New Zealand, Venezuela, they're starting to have them just 3 hours ago. Let's see here. We have Iceland is receiving their earthquakes still again. Haiti, a 4.5. Greece, Zimbabwe, not used to seeing Africa having earthquakes. That really caused some alarm with me because I'm not used. Since I've been doing this, I've been doing this since a little bit before September the 19th, or around September the 19th. That was my birthday. That's when La Palma went off. I started really doing this seriously, giving reports as of my birthday, September the 19th. Let's see, Haiti again, 3.0, Greece, Japan, Chile, Iran, got a double whammy. Indonesia, triple whammy, no, quadruple whammy. Look at this at 3.6, 3.1, two of them, and a 3.6, all in one country. So right now we're at the top. If I, like I said, now this is the list now. It's actually for without volcanoes. You know, very few. They'll list them. Now, if I switch it to this list, you will see all the different volcanoes that were subjected to an earthquake. But some of them may not be on that list. As you can see, this is right by earthquakes. So there actually are volcanoes that are feeling earthquakes right now. There's one in Taiwan. And you already know, I always mention what the ledger is. Yellow means unrest, green means nothing's going on, but it's considered an active type of volcano. Is dormant at that particular time. The amber ones are the ones warning for eruption. Now, I haven't looked at this part today, so I don't know what's actually going on, but I'll just scoot through this real quick so you can see how strong these earthquakes are next to these volcanoes. And it also lets us know if there's anything happening with the volcanoes that are in the States. That's another important reason why I like to look at this particular one. So far, it's in the same places: Mexico, Tonga, South Sandwich Islands, and that's it. That's it for the last 21 hours. These here would be within the last 24 hours. So we haven't had anything happen in the States, and that's at the very bottom. Primarily, they're in places like Indonesia, Guatemala, Mexico, Hawaii, Indonesia, Russia, Guatemala, Chile. You know, the same places. Taiwan is a new one though, that we was talking about. Now, we did mention Haiti. Let's go check and see what's going on. See that they're still coming in. And now these are all of them, and they're still coming in 3 minute, 10, 10, 14, 17, 19, 20, 21, 23 minutes, 25 minutes, 29, 30. See, guys, this is still going on. It hasn't stopped. How fast they're coming in. 40 minutes, 43, several for 40, 45, 47, 51, 53, and then 7 minutes later or somewhere thereabouts, they had another one. So these earthquakes and tremors are still happening very, very rapidly throughout the whole entire hour. Now let's see if this thing will unstick. There we go. Let's go ahead and look at Haiti. See what I mean? This right here is just so concentrated. They had a couple here, and they did have some responses from this one. They had about, I think it said about 20. Was laying in bed. Some of these might be in French, and non parlez-vous français. Provo parlare l'italiano. It's kind of close to Italian, but I've even lost that. I was sitting and felt it, and then noticed water swaying inside a bucket. That's another thing. If you feel like there's going to be an earthquake where you're at, if you have a jug of water, put it on a table. That's what I did here. And a couple of times it was vibrating out here in Missouri. So having water, or if you have some, and this is not a bad idea, guys, what I'm about to say, having wind chimes, the metal type inside, in feng shui, a lot of times people put them in the corner of a room. Wouldn't be a bad idea. If you already have some up, good for you. But if you don't, those would be good to have because you would be able to hear it. You may not be looking up there, but you would be able to hear that the earth is shaking. That's what I used to do when I lived in California. I always kept metal wind chimes in the corners of the room. So that's another thing you do. Now, let's see. That was in Haiti. So as we can see, Haiti right now is really, really getting hit big time. Let's go over to the States. Look like there's several earthquakes that are going on in the States. Let's see if we can find them. They might be very faint because they're not real big. Yeah, probably faint. It's not that much. Not that much. It's just little tiny little things. Most of the ones I saw were right up here in California, like right there 4 hours ago. Look like there's a lot going on over here in Nevada. They've been getting those since yesterday. Should be some up here on the mountain range. I see one here. I probably missed them. I'm honestly a little tired right now. We saw that one last night. That was saying 72 hours ago. And where was this one at? Kalinga. Okay, is that one? No. It's just if I go up too high, I won't see them. Let me take a look at California though. California was really tripping there for a while. Yesterday it was. It's that Mina one. Mexicali. Okay, do we see anything in the States? New Mexico? Oh, Odessa, Texas had one 14 hours ago. White City, New Mexico was one that didn't have it. Nope, it's pretty quiet in the States, just a little bit on the western area. But this one here, it looks as though they did have some responses to it. I'm trying to, this thing's getting stuck. It's gonna go in real quick. Watch. It's stuck. There's just so much going on. A lot of the internet, when I look at Down Detector, I see a lot of different things been really tripping for a while. Let's see what happened in Texas. We're gonna see if this is on top of a house. This is 14 hours ago in Odessa, Texas. See, let's touch this little green one. Look like it is. In bed, felt a rumble and move and shake. So let's take a look at where that earthquake is. Is that on top of a house again? Or a building? What is that? I don't know what that is. It looks like a rock in a way, but then again, it looks flat. I don't know what that is. In a way that looks like roads. Very odd looking. Actually, it looked like there's something underground there. It really does. It looks like there's something underground there. Look like a hole right there. I don't know what that is. And this looks like broken off rock. That's pretty big. That's very odd. I don't know what that is. It's by a business unit, storage center. If you live out in Odessa, are familiar with this area, hey, hit us up and let us know what's up with this. Because whatever this is right where these people are living. I don't know what that is, but it definitely had an earthquake. It had a 2.9. It looked like it's something underground. It's not too far from their airport either. I don't know. It's strange things going on, man. It's just strange things. All I can say. But that's about it. I just wanted to make sure that we check the states and make sure that we weren't having too much activity here. It doesn't look like it. I could sit here and do the whole world, but we already did that last night. As you already know, Japan is getting it. Chile is getting it. Mexico is getting it. I don't have to do a full review, but I just want to show you guys Haiti mainly. Haiti is really off the chart. If you have relatives there or know someone there, I would definitely get in contact with them and check on them and make sure they're okay. See if they're gonna try to get off the rock and find somewhere to go if they can get off the rock. All right. Take care of yourselves, and if anything else happens, I'll be sure to drop a video. Peace and love.